Know yourself. This simple yet profound teaching of Socrates has echoed through the ages, calling us to a journey of self-discovery. But have you truly taken a moment to unravel the mystery of you? What lies beneath your reactions, your joys, your struggles, and the way you interact with others? One of the most enlightening paths to self-awareness is the study of temperaments. This concept, rooted in ancient wisdom and supported by centuries of observation, holds the key to understanding not only who you are but also why you are the way you are. The temperaments are like a mirror, reflecting the patterns that shape your behavior. Are you fiery and driven, like the choleric, or easygoing yet steady, like the phlegmatic? Do you approach life with passion and sensitivity, like the melancholic, or are you cheerful and lively, like the sanguine? Understanding your temperament isn't just about labeling yourself, it's about growth. Do you know your natural inclinations? What are the unseen forces guiding your decisions, habits, and interactions? By discovering these, you unlock the ability to control and refine them. If you're quick to anger, knowing your temperament helps you cultivate patience. If you procrastinate, self-awareness provides the discipline to act. If you're overly sensitive, it teaches resilience. But self-awareness is only the beginning. The study of temperaments also empowers you to understand others at their core, what drives them, what hurts them, and how best to communicate. Resolve conflicts more effectively, knowing why people react the way they do. Build deeper connections, based on empathy and appreciation for individual differences. How often do we misjudge someone's intentions simply because we don't understand their nature? Could it be that their silence isn't rejection but the mark of a reflective melancholic? Or that their enthusiasm isn't flightiness but the vibrant energy of a sanguine? The journey into temperaments is more than a fascinating exploration, it's a transformative tool. As you dive deeper into this world, ask yourself, what makes me me? How can I grow and better serve those around me? What secrets will I uncover about my friends, family, and colleagues? Share this video with those you care about, and let's embark together on this exciting journey of self-discovery. You might be surprised at how much clarity, compassion, and purpose awaits. Why is understanding temperament so important? Do you ever find yourself frustrated with someone's behavior, wondering why they act the way they do? Or perhaps you've struggled to make sense of your own reactions? Understanding temperament might just hold the key to unlocking better relationships and personal growth. The social advantage of knowing temperaments. Imagine this. What if you could predict how someone might react, before conflict even arises? What if you could handle difficult personalities with more patience and less stress? When you understand the temperaments of those around you, relationships transform. A choleric person thrives when you calmly explain reasons and motives, but harsh commands? They'll resist fiercely. A melancholic individual shuts down with harsh words but blossoms under consistent kindness. You might think you can count on a sanguine person's promises, but beware, they're often fleeting. Without this insight, misunderstandings are bound to occur, creating unnecessary friction. But with it, you'll approach others with patience and empathy, excusing their flaws as part of their nature rather than faults to take personally. But let's not stop there. How well do you know yourself? Do you understand why you struggle with certain habits? Could you pinpoint the strengths of your temperament, or the weaknesses holding you back? Take a moment to reflect. A choleric might need to tame their pride and temper. A melancholic should work on building courage and resilience. A sanguine must fight inconsistency and impulsivity. A phlegmatic? They'll need to overcome sloth and cultivate energy. This self-awareness can feel uncomfortable, even humbling. But it's also empowering. Imagine turning your innate tendencies into strengths, sharpening your weaknesses into virtues. Temperament is not a curse, but a gift. Here's something few people realize: your temperament is not a flaw to be fixed, but a tool to be refined. Each temperament has its unique strengths and purpose. Instead of wishing for someone else's personality, why not embrace your own? All the spirits shall praise the Lord, says the psalmist. Whatever your temperament, it can serve a greater purpose when used wisely. The big takeaway. So, ask yourself, what's your temperament? Are you using it to your advantage, or letting it control you? How could understanding others' temperaments change your relationships? Let's now delve into the world of temperaments. Do you know someone who's driven, ambitious, and almost unstoppable? Or maybe, could that be you? Let's take a closer look at the fascinating characteristics of the choleric temperament and uncover what drives this bold personality. The spark of the choleric, quick to ignite. The choleric is easily and intensely excited by whatever captures their attention. The reaction is swift and powerful, and here's the kicker, it sticks. Ever met someone who's completely consumed by an idea and won't rest until it's achieved? That's classic choleric energy. The choleric's hunger for greatness. This temperament isn't interested in mediocrity. No, the choleric craves the extraordinary. A massive business empire. A legendary reputation. Or even a lasting mark on history itself. But what fuels this insatiable ambition? 1. A sharp mind. Cholerics often possess a keen intellect that cuts through complexity with ease. Choleric individuals often boast exceptional intelligence and reason-driven thinking. While their imagination may not be as vivid, their focus is razor-sharp. Julius Caesar, for example, could dictate multiple letters to different secretaries at once without missing a beat. Does your mind work like this, calculating, logical, and relentless? 2. An unstoppable will. Obstacles? To a choleric, they're just stepping stones to greatness. How do they handle challenges? By doubling down. Their perseverance is unmatched, they push forward when others give up. Consider Hannibal, the Carthaginian general in 218 BC who marched an army, complete with elephants, across the Alps. His mission? To challenge mighty Rome itself. 3. The power and peril of passion. Here's where things get fiery, the choleric's intense passion. What happens when their plans face resistance? They become laser-focused, sometimes to the point of obsession. Dictators throughout history have embodied this intense drive, for better or worse. And yet, this passion can also be their Achilles heel. Born to lead, but at what cost? The choleric often has a subconscious drive to dominate. They thrive in leadership roles, commanding authority and organizing others with ease. But here's the question, does their ambition sometimes override prudence? Imprudent haste is a major challenge for the choleric. Picture this, a person so fixated on their goal that they rush forward without fully considering the consequences. Sound familiar? What about you? Do you resonate with these traits? Or do they remind you of someone you know? Are you the person who won't back down, no matter the odds? Or have you been on the receiving end of a choleric's intense drive? Comment below and share your thoughts. And remember, understanding temperaments isn't just about self-discovery, it's about learning to thrive in a world of diverse personalities. The dark side of the choleric temperament, are you ready to face it? Choleric individuals are natural leaders, driven by ambition and passion, but what happens when these qualities tip into dangerous territory? Have you ever considered the darker side of your strengths? Let's unravel the shadowy traits of the choleric temperament. 1. Pride, the choleric's silent companion. Do you find yourself thinking you're always right? Cholerics often have an inflated sense of their own abilities and accomplishments. They see themselves as extraordinary, even their flaws seem justified in their eyes. Stubborn and opinionated, cholerics hate opposition and will fight to have the last word. Overconfident, they rely solely on their own instincts, ignoring advice from others, even when it leads to disastrous outcomes. Think of leaders like Hitler, whose misplaced confidence cost him everything. Do you dismiss others as weak or inferior? Cholerics can be dismissive, mocking those around them, and striving to dominate at all costs. The question is, does your pride push people away? 2. Anger, a fiery tempest. What happens when someone opposes or offends you? For cholerics, anger can ignite like wildfire. Their words may sound polite on the surface but cut deeply with their tone. Have you ever exaggerated or misinterpreted someone's intentions during a heated moment? Cholerics are prone to making false accusations in their anger, alienating even their closest friends. Worse, their anger can fester into long-standing hatred. Some cholerics even sabotage their own success out of spite, letting rage destroy years of hard work. As P. Schramm aptly puts it, the choleric prefers to die rather than to humble himself. 3. Deceit and hypocrisy, pride's wicked ally. Are you willing to bend the truth to protect your reputation? The choleric's pride can lead to deceit and manipulation. They use lies and hypocrisy as tools when they can't achieve their goals through force. How to guide and educate a choleric personality. The choleric temperament, harnessing power or igniting chaos. Cholerics possess an incredible potential for leadership and influence. But how can this fiery temperament be trained to achieve greatness without causing destruction? Let's delve into the steps needed to mold a choleric into a force for good, and avoid the pitfalls of their untamed nature. 1. Unleashing potential, the right foundation. Cholerics are natural-born leaders, unyielding in their determination and drive. But without proper guidance, these same qualities can lead to chaos. Are your talents going to waste? Cholerics who lack adequate education or direction may focus obsessively on personal ideas, neglecting their responsibilities and making ill-informed decisions. Worse, their stubborn nature can alienate those around them. Have you ever insisted on being right, even when wrong? Cholerics often cling to their will, following the dangerous motto, "Thus I want it, thus I command it." To harness their abilities, cholerics must be well-trained and properly informed. Do you seek the wisdom to refine your strengths? 2. Taming pride and anger, a delicate process. Cholerics are not easily broken, and trying to do so only hardens their resolve. How do you handle criticism or correction? Hard treatment won't work. Harsh words or attempts to crush their pride will embitter a choleric, not improve them. Instead, reason and respect are key. When approached with rational suggestions and higher ideals, even the proudest choleric can be inspired to change. Would you accept guidance if it were offered calmly and with respect? The key to training cholerics lies in appealing to their sense of honor, their desire for greatness, and their abhorrence of mediocrity. 3. The role of teachers and leaders. Training a choleric, whether a child or an adult, requires patience and strategy. Are you a parent, teacher, or leader guiding someone with this temperament? Race how to bring out their best. Stay calm. Never respond to their anger with your own. Let them cool off before addressing issues. Be firm but fair. Show them the justice and necessity of rules or punishments without humiliation. Inspire them with ideals. Appeal to their strong will by setting high goals, emphasizing personal growth, and connecting their actions to their eternal welfare. Cholerics thrive when their energy is channeled into meaningful pursuits. Are you empowering them to lead, or letting their passions run wild? Why this matters. A well-trained choleric is a powerhouse for good, whether in the family, workplace, or community. But an untamed choleric can act as dynamite, causing destruction wherever they go. Which path will you choose for yourself or those under your care? Next on our playlist is the Sanguine temperament, a spark of light or a flickering flame. If you found these insights valuable, kindly click the like button. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.